would like to know, would there be relationship between a man and a woman in heaven?
Well, that's a question, and it's a question that I think the Lord addresses directly. Pete.
Well, in Mark's Gospel, Mark chapter 12, verse 25, Jesus was, I believe, answered this question. Jesus said to them, "Are you not therefore mistaken, because you do not know the Scriptures, nor the power of God? For when they rise from the dead, they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are like the angels in heaven." We're going to get a new body. And I really don't know if there's going to be sexes in heaven. I'm leaning towards there isn't, because as Jesus makes this bold declaration, he says they will neither marry nor given in marriage. And he compares that to the angels. So to say there's a female angel and a male angel, I have problems with that. I really believe, if I take this scripture alone, I really believe there will not be marriage in heaven.
Yeah, seems pretty clear.
Well, you know, in a parallel passage in the Gospel of Luke, actually the question that Jesus answered that you just brought up, before that, you know, there was the lady, you know, whose husband had died. Right. And then they said, and she had 7 more husbands beside that. So in the resurrection, whose wife will she be of the 7? So, I mean, the whole thing is about relationships. That's the context of that passage. And then Jesus comes in and says that, well, don't you know that in heaven they neither marry nor are given in marriage? So what he's saying is, to answer the question that the gentleman asked, no, there's not going to be any relationships between men and women in heaven. Now, I think we will know that, you know, who we were married to on this earth. We will know of our relationships that we had on this earth, but as far as any physical relationship in heaven, there will be none.
You know, when I think of the beginning of this whole passage, the passage you guys are talking about, and how the Sadducees are the ones asking, and they're kind of coming like intellectual smart alecks, like, hey, we really got him. We really got him. Let's ask him about 7 wives. We're going to get him. We're going to show how foolish he is. And Jesus just takes off. Yeah,
because they didn't believe in a resurrection. If there's no afterlife, then, you know, they thought this would, you know, give a contradiction or something to the afterlife. And I agree with the man. I don't think there will be marriage or sexual relationship in heaven, but there will be relationships between men and women. I do think that male and female is part of the image of God for humans, and so I think that will continue. And I think that we will know each other in heaven better than we know each other on earth, right? I mean, you'll know each other without sin. You'll have perfect love for one another, perfect love for your neighbor. But I don't see any evidence that there would be marriage and sex and children and ongoing human population. I think at that point, you know, we're in the eternal state.
Right.